Good morning. My name is Elizabeth Schilling, and I am the class of 2012's president. First, I actually wanted to start and say thank you to everybody for changing, and on behalf of our class, to everybody who reset up out here, we really appreciate it. Well, class, we made it. After reading countless chapters, finishing ruthless assignments, and being subjected to 61 tests, or if you did summer, 78, where every question has the possibility of 4 correct answers, we did it, and we sit here today ready to begin our next chapter. Congratulations to us all. I am honored to be speaking on behalf of my fellow graduates. We are pleased you could join us in celebrating in this momentous occasion. I'd like to start by saying thank you. Thank you to St. Joseph's Regional Medical Center for providing the beautiful flowers. Thank you to all the medical facilities that have opened their doors and provided us with the hands-on learning experience that we've needed to become the great nurses. Thank you to our instructors and our faculty for all the hard work and dedication that you've put into each of us, pushing us beyond what we even knew was possible to be the best that we can be. Thank you for your commitment and passion to the nursing profession. We were told when we entered nursing school how hard it would be to juggle family and school life. But I don't think any of us fully believe the magnitude of that statement. Thank you to our friends and family who have graciously put up with us over the past 2 years. We know these 2 years have been long and hard and haven't been easy for you either. We wouldn't be here today without the love and support that we've received from you. You stood by us and encouraged us every step of the way. A special thank you to our children. We understand that this has been the most difficult for you. Although some of you are too young to understand why their mom or their dad haven't been available, we've sacrificed taking you to the park, reading your stories, attending family dinners and outings, birthday parties, and play dates with you in order to study and attend clinicals so that we could be here today. Please know that we did so in order to provide you a better future. I know at times it's felt that our families may have forgotten us or that we may have forgotten you, but I'm here to say, remember us, we're back. Graduates, perhaps when you get home today, you can tell your loved ones something like this: I am sorry. I am sorry for keeping you up until the wee hours of the night, chanting lab values and medications in my sleep. I am sorry for being on the edge of insanity for weeks before every test, and frankly, every second for the past 2 years. And I am sorry for using you as a mannequin, for practicing my skills and testing every new thing I've learned on you. Congratulations to our family. You've all made it too. I remember that feeling I had as I left orientation the first day of nursing school. I was excited, ambitious, anxious, and ready to soak in every word that the faculty had to say. That is, until they started speaking. I wondered if they were even speaking English. I, along with others, thought, how am I ever going to make it through this? Soon enough, we had learned the nursing language, and we used it quite frequently, even when it wasn't necessary. Most of the anxiety passed as we began the program, and it quickly turned into stress as we dove into the workload expected of us. We toughened up and decided we were going to put everything we had into this and become who we were aspiring to be, a nurse. Developing hands that move to heal, a heart that cares for the broken, ears that listen to what is unspoken, and eyes that see what may be hidden. We were going to be nurses, and everything a nurse is and should be. We have learned a lot over these 2 years. For example, how many cups of coffee it might take to get through each day. I bet some of us even had CC's coffee on speed dial. We've learned that dumping syndrome was not taking an exam and forgetting everything we have studied. We have all become more efficient. We've learned and done things we never thought we were capable of and overcame boundaries that seemed impossible. We have laughed together, cried together, laughed and cried some more, and at one point or another, we either did or thought seriously about having a nervous breakdown together. And after our mental health lectures, we may have diagnosed ourselves with a personality disorder. But don't worry, we've diagnosed you all too. In all seriousness though, we've made new friends. We have seen each other at our worst and at our best. We have been there to pick someone up when they were down, gave hugs when you knew they needed it, and high-fived each other for another accomplishment. We have been each other's support for 2 years. These are friendships that have a bond so strong they will not dissipate. When you first enter nursing school, they tell you that no one is going to understand what you're going through unless they themselves have been there. For the most part, this is true. No one can truly understand the way that nursing school changes your way of thinking unless you've been through it. And no one else can continue to eat their Mexican food while discussing the bowel patterns of your latest admission. So not only have we gained a wealth of knowledge, but we have gained friendships to last us a lifetime. Despite the differences that we've all brought to the table, we've gotten through these 2 years together. So with that, let me go ahead and give you a little insight to the individuals that make up our class. There are 56 of us, coming from 5 different states and 1 other country. We have 12 men. This is the largest group of men that this program has had to date. We have 6 people who have served in the armed forces, including 2 who were combat medics in Iraq. We have 1 person with a master's degree, 10 with bachelor's degrees, and 8 people with an associate's degree. 11 of us have had perfect attendance, and all students combined a total of 1,618 miles driven each day to attend class. While we had 3 classmates that lived across the street in the RV park for the duration of the program, many have lived much further. Collectively, we have 93 children with 1 on the way, and 15 grandchildren. We range in ages from 23 to 53 with past careers including police officers, mill workers, electricians, real estate agents, and firefighters. 17 of us took our boards and became LPNs. 18 of us work part-time, while only 1 student managed to work full-time throughout the entire program. We have 2 cancer survivors, a past high school valedictorian, collegiate athletes, a student who ranks 4th in the nation in gymnastics, former sorority sisters, and students will be the first of their family to graduate college. I'd say that's quite the impressive group we have. So I'd like to share a quote by Erin Pettengill in RN Modern Medicine that I came across and I feel is important for all nursing professionals to remember. She said, "We often think of nursing as giving meds on time, checking an x-ray to see if the doctor needs to be called, or taking an admission at 2 a.m. with a smile on our face. Too often, however, we forget all the other things that make our job what it truly is, caring and having a desire to make a difference." I encourage my fellow graduates as you enter the workforce to take ordinary moments with your patients and turn them into extraordinary moments for your patients. Thank you. I now have the honor to introduce to you a gentleman who helped form who we are today as nurses, pushing us to know the hows, the then whats, and the but whys in every aspect of our learning. One who pushed us beyond what we thought was even possible, encouraging us to dig deeper within ourselves to find an answer, because even when we may have not, he always believed in each and every one of us and our abilities to be the critically thinking nurse. His support, guidance, knowledge, and genuine compassion for our success has left a great impact on who we have become and the kind of nurses we aspire to be. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Todd Carpenter. On behalf of the nursing class of 2012, we present this signed photo in appreciation for all you've done.